Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
It's Dembele. And this is Pele! Oh, he's been caught on it! Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pressing high and with purpose. De Bruyne. Vitinha. Zanetti. Cafu makes the interception. Robertson. Bellingham. Vitinha. Osimhen. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Bellingham. Dembele purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Dogged defence, takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu with the short one. That's an excellent interception. That was very necessary. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Guardiola. And it's Robertson. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Osimhen!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Guardiola. Spread it left. De Bruyne. This ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Bellingham. Vitinha. Dembele. Robertson. Robertson cuts out the pass.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Punched away. Tries one from range. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. It's going wide left. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Impressive job, and again! We've got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Osimhen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bear. It's Pele! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Quality ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Vitinha, and it's Van Dijk. Robertson. Dembele, and it's Bellingham. Now it's Pele, distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Vitinha. And it's Bellingham. Here's Vitinha. Bellingham, out towards the flank. Stood up well to him there. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Cafu, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Pele. Bellingham. And here's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Robertson. Guardiola. Van Basten, nicely weighted ball, and the shot, decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
De Bruyne. Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Dembele. And that is out of play. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Robertson. Great vision. De Bruyne delivers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking wide. Looking for the run. On behind for a goal kick. Guardiola. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. crossbar comes to the rescue. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Aims beyond the... And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. Vitinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He thumps it clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pelé. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cafu plays it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And it's Van Basten. Guardiola. Van Basten, looking for options for movement. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Guardiola! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Pelé. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Costa Curta. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's gone for a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 45. Pour le remplacer,
Robertson.
le numéro 20. Changement en cours.
And Koundé. Van Basten. That's destined for the flank. Vitinha. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has crossed into the middle, and he's there to clear it. And Messi! Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rijkaard. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Pelé. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is well cleared. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Attention, changement.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela prendra toujours
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Le numéro 12, le numéro 22,
McAllister.
le numéro 13,
Can they get him away?
He's
having a shot!
à leur place.
And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Le numéro 17, changement.
Robertson. Stojkovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Yamal. Robertson. Jorginho. Berbatov. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Berbatov. Now it's Girassi. That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's come loose. Berbatov. He's cut it out. Yamal. It's a throw-in. Threads one in. Real chance here. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. That's good play. Koundé. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This is the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Costa Curta. McAllister. Cafu shows great strength. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pelé. Pelé shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Stojkovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Le numéro 6. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? Hullet. De Jong. Stojkovic. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, he's bustling through, and Berbatov! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Desperate defending required here. Cafu goes short. And he can thump it away. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Paris Saint-Germain tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Bullet is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that.
A swift riposte. Berbatov, second in line for them. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Stojkovic is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Jorginho is third in line.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Pele is the third man to step forward. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Alexander-Arnold is fourth up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Neymar is the fourth man to step up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Czech facing match point. And there you have it. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the...